Hello and welcome. Today we're back at the Panda and we're going to attend to this rust here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to treat that. I'm going to take the windscreen out. So I'm going to take the windscreen out and I'm going to remove the bonnet. And then we can grind that down and make it nice. First of all, we've got to get the wiper off. Now, I've made that look easy, but it wasn't easy. That took quite a lot of chiseling to get that off. That was pretty tight, but that's off now. I've removed the visor, the interior light and mirror, and I'll remove this visor now. Right. I've eased the rubber away from the rail on the inside, just eased it up so that it's free, the top and the two sides. So now we're going to go outside and lift it up off the bottom. We can put the screen safely to one side and let's have a look at our rust. So we can treat that with the windscreen out. We can treat that properly. So next job, take the bonnet off. So that's easy enough. It's only 4 10mm bolts. So we'll whip those out. Okay, the bonnet's off. It's only a light thing. So what we'll do is we'll take this off, the seal. Okay, now I'm going to paint this, so I'll take these little plastic vents off. So that's off, we can get in there and treat that. I'll mask the dash off. We'll get that rust off there and give that some rust treatment. Because we hadn't taken the screen out, that would be rusty behind the screen and that would keep dribbling down there forever. So we'll treat that properly. The windscreen is held in with a rubber seal, so it's easy for us to remove. We don't have to get a windscreen man to come and remove a bonded in screen, so the windscreen's easy to remove. But what it does mean is that rainwater leaks in, comes in behind the seal and lays in this trough here. So there is a vent, you can just see the plastic vent there, which is supposed to drop the water and let the water drain away, but it obviously hasn't here. So we're going to fix that now. I'm going to mask off the inside of the car and grind that rust off. Right, I've ground that off, and now I'm going to put a bit of rust converter on it. Put some filler in, so I'm going to sand that down, get a block and sand that straight. Right, that's done. We're pretty well down to bare metal. I've got some heat, I've got the heater on there, drying that off. So I'm going to clean it, clean all the dust off, and then I'm going to give it a couple of quick coats of rapid etch primer, so that'll stick to the bare metal. So when that'll key to the metal, and then we can matte black it. Right, I'm going to use a tack cloth. That's the bag, that's the tack cloth. A sticky cloth. And that will take all the dust off. Pretty well done there. Cleaned all around there, that's dust free now. So I've removed the little nut off the wiper spindle. It was only finger tight, so I've got that off. Cleaned around there, and I can mask that up. I'm going to mask that up. I'm going to mask along here, make sure no black spray goes into the engine. I'll make sure we've tied the maskings tight around here. So I'll do that, and then we'll give it a coat of a little spray of etch primer. That's had 3 coats of etch primer. So I'm going to let that dry, and then we'll give it a quick denib with some wet 600 paper. Just a very light denib, lots of water and very light pressure, and that'll smooth it up beautifully. That's that. Okay, we'll dry it all off. I'll get some heat on that and get it all warm. we're done there. One light coat and then a heavier second coat. We've got in all the corners. While the paint's still wet, the light can catch it, and it's still glossy, and we can see how the finish is. But when that dries off to a matte, you won't be able to see it so good. But I think that's fine. It's an hour later. The heat has been on the paintwork, and that's dried to a nice satin black. Now there'll still be some damp, some soft corners, so don't mess about with it, leave it alone. It's now my favourite part of the job, and that's taking the masking tape off. Try and be patient and don't take it off till the paint is dry. I've put the vents in. I've put the nut on the windscreen wiper spindle. I've put the rubber strip in the back, and now I'm going to put the bonnet on. The sun's come out and the bonnet's on. I've given it a polish, adjusted a little bit, but that fitted okay. Now what I'm going to do before I put the windscreen in is teak-up these pillars before the rubber goes in. Just cheer those up a bit, so I'm going to do that now. I've got the screen out of the rubber. I'm going to give that a good clean up, clean the edges up. One of the features of a Fiat Panda is that all the window glass is flat, so that windscreen's flat. So I'm going to give that a clean up, get the rubber clean as well, and put it in. Okay, the rubber's on the screen. That's a bit of a squeeze getting it on that last corner, but that's on. That's our cord, and I'm going to lead that all around the inside so it finishes. The two tails are at the bottom. I'll do that now. Cord all the way inside that and there. I'll put some WD-40 in to lubricate it. So we put that in there. So when we put the screen in and we pull the string, it pulls that over the inside. So we have those two, have those two strings coming out of the bottom. As you press the window down, run a little tool along that rubber and lift it over the edge as you push. Now we'll go inside and we'll get the string and we'll pull it out. As we pull it along, it lifts the rubber over the inside rail. So what we're going to do now is we come into this upright here. I'm going to go on the outside, push the window in. Okay, our screens in. So I've pushed it to see, make sure it's sealed in. I've lifted that over the plastic vent. That's seating well, that's seating good all the way around, so that's a good seal, so the water won't get in there. I've made sure that that's underneath there, so that's fine. So what we got to do now, put the windscreen wiper back and put the visor and the mirror inside and give it all a nice clean. Right, I'll do that. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.